Hello everyone, this is how I recreated the Amazing Digital Circus Episode 5 trailer in Minecraft. So this is just the behind the scenes on how I made it and maybe how you can make it, like, if you want to do something like this. I'll also be showing you my step-by-step process. So let me show you how I started. So what I first did is went to this website. It's called Planet Minecraft. It's one of the biggest Minecraft websites ever. Like, so many different people make so many things here. You can even just get some of them, like skins and mods and maps. I think this was also created in like 2010. I just looked for Digital Circus and then I found this. And this map right here is amazing. Like, it's just got so many details. And I think every place in the pilot is also here. So shout out to Fazbear Roleplays. His link to his YouTube channel and map is in the description. So this is the map I used for a part in the trailer. So I was building a lot of things in the map and I started with this. This is the place in the beginning of the trailer. Then after that you have all these smudged pictures. So here are the smudged pictures that I built. I just looked at it and built this. And then there's this thing. I think it's supposed to be a frame in their other show. Because they do have a glitched out voice, and then I had this when I was saying the Gaslight District. And then I also did things in just smudged frames because the background was also normal for some of the things. Like for this, I just had one camera right here and then had another avatar here. And then I just had it like this and took a picture. And then I just smudged the avatar in Photoshop. So yeah, that's what I did. And I also built this thing too. By the way, there are actually a few frames in the trailer that I forgot to do, so I didn't even put it in. All I did was just make some things longer. And then there's also this place too, when they're in the white void background place. This is supposed to be Bubble right here. And I guess I'm just gonna show you everything I built for this real quick. So I made this thing whenever they had that thing, whatever it is. This is supposed to be a place when Kane and Bubble are looking at the TV. And then out of there, then you can go into this giant box. And here are all the floating eyeballs right here. And then this is the bar right here. I just had this and I just turned it to monochrome. Then there's this place. Here are the baseball stadium seats that they were sitting on. And I also just did this thing with an armor stand to make it look like there's tennis balls. I meant softballs. And I didn't know what this place was supposed to be before the episode released, but this is supposed to be that Firefly place. So what I did for this was just make trees, and then I just replaced it with this stuff. And then there's this strange house thing. And then this is the president's office. I was using this to make clothes. So I was just coloring these, and I was just turning them to clothes, like for the president clothes. And what I did with the time bomb is just put these things down. I went down and looked up to get the camera angle. And I also built the hallway for this place too. And this is a whole spot that I built for the trailer, but then I forgot to put it in, so I just didn't put it in. And then this is a little green screen I made. What I did was just put a character down. I just had a character here, and then I just took a picture, like with another camera here. And then I just went here and then just changed my avatar. And then I just took another picture. That's what I did for the thumbnail of it. And I guess that's everything I built. Oh yeah, and there's also a baseball stadium that was in the thing. I just looked here and then got a baseball stadium. So the link to this is in the description. They meant it for hide and seek, but I just used it as the baseball stadium for this. Then the next thing I did was starting to get skins. And then I found this very cool skin, and I saw that was part of a skin pack. So these are all the skins right here. A link in the description will be for these. And then all I did was just recreate everything. So I just did all of one place, and then I just moved on to the next place and then did all of that. Well, I didn't do that at the beginning, but then I started doing that. And I actually recorded this using only 2 devices. One for the camera and one for the characters. But if you look at what I did, then you can also see multiple characters are in one scene. And that's because I used masking. So what I used was Video Leap. So Video Leap is an app that you can use that has masking for free. So I just got a video, and then I just got 2 things together that I wanted to put together. And then I just overlapped one like over another one. I was masking it. So for example, I can just cut this, and then over here, then I just got the other thing. Then I just got the other recording I did, and then I can just cut it. So I can just get this and just cut it and put it over. And this is too short, so I'm just gonna make it longer. So I'll just make it snap into place like that. And then I just got the mask tool, and they have all of these different kinds of things they could do. Like there's linear, so you could make them like this. So this is how I did that with both of them being in one place. You can even do things like this, just like one little line right here. And I just play it, and then it looks like they're both in the same kind of place, but it's actually just 2 different things. Oh yeah, wait, I forgot to mute this. Well, it just had one person who was doing this. That's what I meant. And I just got the spider to move by using keyframes, I think that's what it's called, or whatever those diamond things are. Like the diamond with the plus icon. So first I was here, I put the diamond here, and I left the spider where that, well, that's like where the spider is right now. And then I just went to a little bit farther. I was looking at the trailer and went to where it was, like right here. And then I just moved the spider there and then press the add another diamond thing there. And then it just goes to that, like in this span of time, it just does that. And then I just moved it around the whole place. So this is the thumbnail of the whole video right here. There's all these layers. I'm also in Photoshop, by the way. So I just used the actual thumbnail as like a reference image. So I just had it on the top and I just made it invisible. And then I just made it visible to see the difference, to fix any mistakes. And I could put all of them in their places. So like what I showed you earlier with the green screen, I just put each character on and just took a picture of all of them. But you can see that Kane's arms go up. So let me show you how I did that. So I went into Blockbench and you can import skins. I don't want to import a skin, so this is something I was working on for a future thing I was trying to do. I was thinking to make kind of a Minecraft show inspired by BFDI, and I started making a skin for one of them. But the way I made Kane's arms go up is just by going here, brought the arms up and just moved them in their places, and then I just took a picture. And Photoshop has an AI tool that'll just cut it all out. And I think I made the background just like one color. Oh yeah, if you look here at the side of the screen, you can see all these little white splotches. I was just coloring all of them to make it look like the light's shining onto them. And at the bottom here, the layers of the background, it's only just like the two ones right here. This is just to make little red things around. This is just the background of it. I was just trying to color it. And this thing at the top is like a vibrance thing. So if I took off this, then it just looks a lot more pale. And that's how I made the whole trailer, I think. So if this guide helped you and you make something like this, then be sure to tell me. So if you found this video useful, then please be sure to like and subscribe and comment down below, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.